Yeah, Demon's Crest, any percent, I don't think it's on the schedule. I'm not sure, but I don't think so. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. It's not derusted or anything. It's not derusted or anything. So I hope it's gonna be fine, but we should have enough time for it. If it goes wrong and if I die, we should be okay. So Demon's Crest is a really solid, great game all around. It's the third game of the Gargoyles Quest series. First one was on Game Boy, second one was on NES. The other two were more RPG-esque, and this one really focuses only on platforming. So yeah, this is Japanese version. The only thing that Japanese version does is gives you a bit less text, and also this very first boss. Yeah, this game starts with a boss fight. This very first boss will have only 3 health. Only 3. In the US version, you need 6 hits. So yeah, that's the thing. It's the only reason I believe. So I'm going to do the any person version, any person run. This game has 3 endings. The best one is the 100% ending, and after that, if you do the 100% ending, you can get yet another ending, like a super secret ending. So it's like a 4th ending. But we're just gonna do the worst ending ever, the any person one. So you just need to fight a bunch of bosses, the ones that will not let you advance through the other levels, and just will make the final level appear, where you will directly fight the final boss. I hope I remember the route, by the way. Yeah, this is something I was really not I did not intend to do, so I hope it's gonna be fine. I haven't done any percent in a long time, but yeah, I should remember the route. After this, I will do town. After town, you do towers, and after towers, you do forests, which is a different order from 100%. Okay, first actual boss. The Gargoyle, Hippogriff. Yeah, I didn't manage to get the 7 hits, that's fine. Okay, he wants to come down. Okay, good. I could have actually spammed him, because it turns out you can spam the last 2 hits. For the last 2 hits, his defense, like his invincibility frames are not coded properly, and you can spam through them just for the last hit. Yeah, you can estimate this as 15 minutes. Yeah, I'm sorry, Fiesel, this is kind of last notice, but as I understand, we have a little bit of leeway, so yeah, this is the only thing I could think of that I did not offer, and I should be able to run not too poorly, and it's short enough. So here in 100% you would just go to the bottom and take the vellum, but here this is any percent, we don't need anything at all. So if you don't know how this game plays, you can float, you can just walk, jump, and float if you jump in mid-air. Oh! Oh, ooh, that was juicy gameplay there. Yeah, you can float and stay at the same height forever, but you cannot go any higher. Okay, this guy is coming here. Can I reach? Yeah, there. Okay, we still got the platform skip. Saves about 1.5 seconds. And now we're going to fight, this is like the main general guy of the final boss. It's Arma. In the 100% run you fight him 3 times, but here you just fight him once. And you hope that he's not doing that. You want to be able to hit him as much as possible. It's possible to manipulate him into going lower. Like if you float under him, you kind of force him into getting down. Because he can stay up as much as he wants, and it's very annoying. Okay. Oh, that was an optimal finish, because you want him to be very low when he takes the last damage, because he floats down after dying, and the cutscene only starts when he is completely down. So that was pretty fortunate at the end. Otherwise, it was a pretty bad fight, I'm gonna admit. Yeah, it's a pretty impressive Mega Man X ROM hack, indeed. You couldn't be more right, because now that I've beaten Arma, I've picked up the first crest, the Crest of Earth, and that turns me into the Earth actually Ground Gargoyle, as it's called in the game. So Ground Gargoyle cannot float anymore. I'm supposed to be here. But you get this amazing dash that makes the game a little bit faster than it would be otherwise. Oh my god, I just realized I'm gonna fight Belth with Ground Gargoyle, and that's hard to do. And I'm absolutely not practiced, so I hope it's gonna be fine. Hope I remember how to do it. Yeah, if I die repeatedly, well, that's gonna not look very good. Let's have confidence. Let's do this. It's not gonna be my first time. Okay, yeah, this guy is really hard to fight with low health and just Ground Gargoyle. So I'm gonna try to jump towards him to make him not advance too fast towards me. Okay, that's pretty good. No, that's not as good. Okay, I got lucky in the beginning of the fight. I managed to keep him at bay. Was not managed very well, but at least I didn't die, so I'm fine with that. Not dying is great. Not dying is great. I'd take that any day. Yeah, it's here. In 100% you would do forest after this, but in any percent you want to do towers first, because of the route, mostly because of the route in the overworld, because of the order of things you need to visit. So this is kind of delicate to do well. Here I can actually take the hits just to pass through this enemy without having to wait. And can I get... Yeah, I didn't manage to get it. It's really hard to squeeze there without taking a hit. I don't remember how to do this. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I used to have a strat for this. Oh, that's fine. And... No, didn't get the frame perfect hit. Yeah, you have one frame just at the end of this screen transition to shoot. Just one frame. But I couldn't. And that shot will actually hit him. For real. Oh, that's not a good sign. Yeah, you want as much as possible to do ground shots, because they will do double damage, as I did with the previous boss. So that's why I want to be on his body, so I can do ground shots. They double the amount of damage. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to leave his body, but yeah, because I know that he's gonna be too high. Unfortunately, didn't really happen the way I wanted. Okay, didn't die. We're still in there. Still no death. Yeah, it was a slow fight, but whatever. Now forest, and after that the final boss should appear. Well, the location of the final boss should appear. So any person is just about doing the fights in the correct sequence to make the bad ending appear. That's pretty much what it's about. So here there's not much to do, just make sure you get to the top. This area can be extremely laggy, especially with the Cyclops bats, because they lag the game a lot. So here, the optimal thing to do when you're not a TAS is to just stay here and kill them. Even though it wastes time, you're just wasting way more time by having them alive. Okay, now I'm gonna have to go through the forest burning. So I hope this is going to go well. The good thing is, just before the boss after this, there's going to be a health refill, so I'm not too scared. This is hard to do fast though. Need to jump really at the right times. Okay, just take this hit. Now turn around to be damaged to the right. This is how you do that fast. Hit this guy so you push him back so you can land a little bit later. Okay. This boss has two phases. First, well, he can shoot firebirds at me. I hope he doesn't do that too much. Otherwise I can just spam him. Okay, that's a firebird, that's not good. That was kind of bad energy. Okay, now I need to count damage. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 19, 20. I counted in French because it's easier for me. Yeah, the reason I counted damage is that I want to be inside him when I deliver the last hit, so that I take his item right in the cutscene while he dies. And that's faster, because otherwise you have to wait until he dies completely, and then you can move and take the item. So if you do the fight correctly, you save 6 seconds thanks to skipping that cutscene. And this is the last boss, by the way, for any person. Oh, and I realized I just forgot to turn into a tornado. I'm gonna need to reach him because he's gonna float above me. Let's use this tornado. And now let's hope I can keep up with him. Oh, dude, missed 2 hits already. Oh, come on, 3 hits. Yeah, nice. Hey, 11-18. How about that? Oh, that's not too bad for a rusty run. I'm really glad that I did not die. I got lucky on Belth, to be honest. I managed to keep him on the loop, and he was not very aggressive. Usually he's much more aggressive. It was a close call for several bosses, though. But that's nice. That's nice. So this is the bad ending. Basically, the story of this game is there is these crests, like I think 7 crests. No, 6 crests, which are kind of power symbols, and everybody in the demon world wants to get them to get more powerful. And you almost got them all, and just at the last minute, a Phalanx, the final boss, strikes you and picks up all the crests, except for the fire one that you keep. And that's why you fall into the Colosseum and have to fight that giant monster at the beginning of the game. So you are left wounded with only 1 crest, the fire one, and you have to get back all the others. And here in this bad ending, Phalanx appears and tries to awaken the power of one of the crests, but you get him by surprise before he could even do that. So I think the crests are lost. I think that's what happens. So yeah, this is a any person ending, the bad ending. If you want to get a better ending, you need to beat other bosses, some of the secret bosses in the levels that I visited, so that you can make 2 other levels appear. So there's going to be Atlantis and Ice Palace, and you're going to have to do everything in there as well. So yeah, there's several endings, there's tons of content. The 100% run is going to be later in this marathon. I will run it against Zatox, the world record holder. I am 2nd place. I used to have world record on this game, but Zatox has become so good that I'm kind of intimidated. I hope I will be able to deliver a good race, but I don't think I have very good chances. But that's fine. That's fine. It's gonna be a lot of fun. 100% run is a fantastic speedrun. It's very fun. It displays everything in the game. Uses all the powers. It's very varied. It's very cool, and this game is great. If you haven't played Demon's Crest, it's a super solid game. Great ambience, great graphics, fantastic music. It's really one of the SNES games. Okay, that will be it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this little Hulk block. Yeah, we did 7 games, no less. How about that? I hope you guys had a lot of fun, as much as I had. I'm pretty happy that I managed to finish Sparkster without losing a continue, because that would have been really bad. Yeah, otherwise pretty good runs. Well, Hook was kind of meh, but it's fine. I did not have any experience playing the game and explaining it. Ghoul Patrol was fine. Bram Stoker's Dracula was pretty fine. Pitfall was fine, except that I forgot to finish the 100% normally. I had a really good Sky Blazer though. Well, I think I'm going to leave the floor, if that's okay. And good luck to the next runners. Next we have Spider-Man and Venom Maximum Carnage by Noble Boy. He's going to do a little block of his own with that game and the adventures of Batman and Robin. So thanks for having me in the marathon as always. Have a lot of fun, watch the rest of the marathon. And Super Nintendo rocks! Signing out. Good luck everyone.